Hello everybody. It's hard to be in frame, but anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today we have our box cutter here and I'm going to open up some of these packages. I've been accumulating books for the past, I don't know, about 2.5 months, I think. So I have books from a library sale, some Christmas presents, special editions, and some Pango books. So basically, I regularly go through my shelves. I really don't like having like 3 stars or below on my shelf. So I'm constantly selling books on Pango that I didn't like. So a bunch of these books, I think 5, I paid no money for because I used my Pango money and I sold books, and then I had money to buy these books and I didn't pay any money. So before we open the books, I just want to talk about like my book buying rules that I have for myself. I always try to get a sense of an author's writing first before buying a book. I always try to read a sample. I don't buy more than one book from an author without reading them first. I try not to buy books by author if I have other unread books by the author on my shelf already. In some of these books, I failed to do that, but it's okay. And then for next year, I'm starting a new thing that the maximum number of books I can buy is the number of physical books I read in the previous month. So that's going to be my new thing for next year, 2026. So I think I can stick to that. So anyway, let's go into what I got at the library sale. So first we have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This is a YA urban fantasy, and it's about a girl who gets herself entangled with the Shadowhunters. I'm sure you are familiar. I actually don't know if I will enjoy this, to be honest. Like, I could really enjoy this, or I could like maybe find it cringy. So I don't know. I hope I will like this. I've read The Infernal Devices this year, so I'm ready to move on. And I hope this will be a fun, like fast, easy read. So next, at the library sale, I went to, I think last month, I got Elena Ferrante, My Brilliant Friend. I don't know much about this, but yeah, it's just a story about a friendship in 1950s, set in the 1950s in Italy. And this is supposed to be like one of the most highly regarded literary fictions of this century. So I don't know. Some people online have read this and said good things also. So I'm buying this without really knowing that much about it, but excited to get into it. I'm a bit in a literary fiction drought, so we shall see. The next book is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. It says, A Little Life follows 4 college classmates broke adrift and buoyed only by their friendship and ambition as they move to New York in search of fame and fortune. So yeah, I don't know too much. The book says it's wonderfully romantic and sometimes harrowing. So yeah, it's supposed to be like really, really harrowing. So we will see. Good luck to me. And so I have some Pango orders that I already opened so I could do my best books of the year. So one of those is How to End a Love Story by Yilin Kwang. I just absolutely love this. This is like, to boil it down, it's like workplace enemies with benefits, but they have like a tragic backstory. So anyway, I just absolutely love this book. It's not for everyone, but this book like really spoke to me. I absolutely loved it. One of my 5 stars of this year. And then Serpent and Dove, which is the romantasy that has my favorite romance plot ever in it. So I absolutely love this. I'm reading book 2 now. And you guys have seen on my channel that I bought book 3 at a different library sale, so I'm catching up on these copies. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing if you are looking for a good romance plotline in a romantasy. Okay, so I'm gonna open some gifts. It is after Christmas, but I waited to film this with me. And I asked for these books, so I do know what they are. So sorry, there's no surprise here. So we have the Shad Air. This book seems really tall. Like, wow. This book is really tall. Ooh, bookmark. I love bookmarks. Okay. The Sad Air by Sarah Hashem. I just can't believe how tall this book is. Chapter 1. 2 things stood between me and a good night's sleep, and I was allowed to kill only one of them. So, I don't know. I've heard good things about this book. Like, really good plot and romance. And it's like a well built up romance. So, I don't know. I don't know that much. I don't want to know the plot before I read it. But I hope I like this. Romantasy is a tough genre these days. There were so many romantasy that I did not like this year, so hopefully I will like this next year. I'm pretty sure I will like it. Okay, the other Christmas present. It's shiny. We have Eldridge by Carrie Lake. So dense. Getting obsessed with book height. And the paper is so white. Okay, this is the indie version. You can tell it's the indie version. The paper is white like that. So, to compare, it doesn't have a publisher logo on the spine. So, and super dense. I think that is another sign that it's indie book. So, I have Anathema. Here, oh my gosh, I never. So here is Anathema. And here's Eldridge. I will probably get the hard cover when it comes out, because I really like hardcovers. I think they look better and they are more sturdy. Paperbacks, they get much like instantly. Forget to turn my lights on. Oh, that one's barely holding on. Okay, but basically it's like a dark magical adventure with romance, a little bit of horror, in a gothic atmosphere. Amazingly written. I gave Anathema 5 stars, so Carrie Lake is becoming one of my favorite authors. So yeah, I don't want to give away too much of the plot, but very excited. So I know what I ordered, but I don't know what it's what. Ooh, okay. I forgot. Ooh, okay, so I'm collecting the UK editions of Throne of Glass. So here's Crown of Midnight. Let me try to open these together. This must be it then. Now here is the first book, Moon of Glass. I just love how these look. So I have a story about Moon of Glasses. It's not a long story. When I was in college, there was like a bookstore that I was walking distance, and I saw like this yellow book that said Kingdom of Ash, and it was probably before the pandemic, 2019. And I was like, that looks interesting. And little did I know that'd be like one of my only chances to buy that book. How did the books come out? Just explain to me. How did these books come out 6 years ago? Like they were on the shelves 6 years ago and now they're completely gone. So I wanted to collect the original, I think they're the original American covers, but I can't get them. So the only ones I could find were the UK, but they look kind of the same, just white. So I'm gonna go with these. Here is the way I'm forgetting the order. Air of Fire. And I think there's also an Ember in the Ashes set of covers that are white, so I might get those too. I'm interested in starting that series. Air of Fire. Again, guys, paper books get so easily bent. That's why I don't like them. I don't prefer them. But I don't care that the corners are bent because this cover is so cool. And then Queen of Shadows. And I have Empire of Storms in my living room. So here they are. Guys, you don't know how long I've been like hunting for American original covers or UK. It's been maybe a year? I don't know. So here they are again. Dawn of Glass. Kind of Midnight. I think this is the order. Not sure. Wait, it should tell me. Oh, yeah. Kind of Midnight. I really like this because it's black. Red. Air Fire. And Queen of Shadows. And I'll grab Empire Storms for you guys to see. Here is Empire Storms. I have like 2 tabs. And yeah, this is an amazing back. So you can look at World of Books, Thrift Books, ebooks. I'll put on the screen where I got it. Oh, I can even tell you. Some of these packages say World of Books, but go to those websites. If you go on like eBay, Pango, they're gonna be like $100. But these I got for like around $10. Like in the teens or less. So yeah, don't be paying like $100 for these books. The new covers, I just don't like them, so. Here they are. And I'm not gonna get the rest of the books because it's just a pain, and I think Kingdom of Ash is really expensive too. I'm getting into my Pango books. So here's my plug for Pango. Go on there and sell the books you're not reading. Okay, here's my Pango advice. Sell the books you're not reading so that you can use your Pango bucks to get books you actually want. Like books that are on your shelf that you can sell, you can get money. Gosh, it's like a tear tab, but it's not. Price your books low. Like, I was able to buy all these books from Pango because I priced my books low. I think that's what you should do on there. Pango, it's like when you're buying books on there, they're either really cheap or really expensive. So I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. By Gabrielle Zevin. I was not sure. I did not know I got a hardcover. It is a little bent, but it's okay. So, I don't know too much about this. I think it's like about a friendship that like could have the potential to be romantic, but it like stays in the friendship area, and it's about these people working together on a video game. I really don't know much, but I mean, John Green has blurbed it, and Aaron Morgenstern. So I think I will like this. I hope I like it, and I think it'll be emotional read. And this book is stunning. So, oh, I just dropped it. 2 more Pango books. It's in a bubble mirror and bubble wrapped. Ooh, it's cute washi tape. I could do that for my books. I really like this washi tape. So with this author, I broke my rule of not buying any more of their books till I finish the other books I have. Because this is Masters of Death, and I haven't read the Atlas 6 yet, but I want to read this first. So this is the purple edition. So they all have this, let me know if they all have this New York Times bestseller thing on it. But I'm so excited. It says, Viola Merrick is a struggling real estate agent and a vampire, but her biggest problem currently is that the house she needs to sell is haunted. The ghost haunting the mansion has been murdered, and until he can solve the mystery of how he died, refuses to move on. So yeah, I've heard this is like very confusing writing, but I feel like Gifted and Talented has prepared me. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Okay, last Pango book. Alright, I have read Anatomy a Love Story. I need to see all of this thing on it. Don't want this book club thing on it, but she's wonderful. I read this, I think, 2 years ago. It's a nice short little historical romance with a bit of like fantasy elements, you know? When 2 of them have a chance encounter outside the Royal Edinburgh Anatomist Society, Hazel thinks nothing of it at first, but after she gets kicked out of a renowned surgeon, Dr. Beecham's lectures for being the wrong gender, she realizes that her new acquaintance might be more helpful than she first thought. Because Hazel's made a deal with Dr. Beecham. If she can pass the medical examination on her own, he will allow her to continue her medical career. Without official lessons, Hazel will need more than just her books. She'll need corpses to study. Luckily, she's made an acquaintance of someone who digs them up for a living. So I have read this, but I still wanted to like read the description for you. I've read Anatomy and the sequel Immortality, but I just like Anatomy more. I'm looking for more books in this subgenre. It's like medical, historical fantasy romance. And the only book similar to this I can find is Stalking Jack the Ripper, although that one I don't think has any fantasy elements. But I'm excited to like find more books in this micro genre of like medical historical romance. So yeah, absolutely love this book. Recommend. It's really short if you're like curious about reading it, if you like gothic books. Okay. It's not as messy in here as I thought. So next we have a pre-order. We have Nocticadia. And you're maybe thinking, you broke your rule again. Anathema. But I've like started this, so I don't know. I'm trying to get around my rule. Wow, this is gorgeous. I didn't think it would have like flowers on it. Wow. I would like these. I thought it'd be like skulls on the sprayed edges. There's like medicines in the skull's eye. But I'm so glad I waited for these deluxe hardcovers to come out, because the hardcovers that came out before this were kind of like this. They were just shiny, like little hardcovers. But these are so nice. So we've got skulls and butterflies. And then we've got a flower. I didn't know that would be there. And then purple's my favorite color, so. Wow. This is really nice. This says, after watching my mother succumb to a mysterious illness, I promised myself two things. I'd find the cure for what ravaged her and leave the godforsaken city where she abandoned me. 4 years later, I received an acceptance letter from Jacadia University. So basically, how I understand it, it says, it's rumored to be haunted by the souls of the mental patients exiled there centuries before. So how I understand it is she goes to this academy. She learns more about this mysterious illness that killed her mother, and she also like eventually strikes up a romance with a teacher. But are they? Yeah, it's university, so it's college. So yeah, I already started like a little sample of this and really liked it so far. So I went ahead and ordered this and Anathema, and you know, they came out at the end of this year and I was like waiting for so long. So yeah, very happy with this, and it's in amazing condition. So I already know I'm gonna love this. Wow, this is creepy. Okay, now we have 2 special editions. We have The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. Now, I love this book. I feel like to love this book, you have to be okay with it not really having a plot. It's just banter the whole time, and they don't get physical till the very end of the book. So it's like slow burn banter. So here is the front. The back says, he liked rare things. He cherished the exceptional. She was a thing between desire and impossibility. So she's pouring on him, and then he has like swept her up in his arms. Take the dust jacket off. It is book 1 in Dearly Beloathed duology. I'm excited for that cover to come out. Here is his art. This is stunning. No notes. And there's lots of animals because they have like familiars in this book. Ooh, reversible. Dust jacket. And here is Ariane Healy Ostrich. This one I don't like as much, but it's still good. I love this. Ooh. Oh, I'm like shocked. I keep getting shocked by everything. So there's like art on this flap. And this is the reversible dust jacket. Has their familiars and the animals that represent their clans, like the swan. So they have animals representing their clans and familiars. So the swan represents Ariane's clan, and we have the dog that represents Ostrich's clan. And there's a skull with sunglasses on it for some reason. One day it'll be over and we can forget each other. I'd rather you hate me than not think of me at all. So yeah, I won't be flipping it to the side. But the dust jacket does say Owl Crate on the back. Oh, ignore me getting lip gloss on it. I'll wipe that off later. So yeah, it does kind of bother me the brands on the back of the book, but it's fine. And here is the naked hardcover, which I quite like. Here's the back. It looks like she's inside and he's outside. So yeah. Absolutely stunning. So we have like a vial at the top. And then we have moon phases. And then we have flowers in each moon phase. At the bottom is like a little bomb. So yeah, here is the book. I like it. I think I will keep the dust jacket on. But yeah. Very happy with that. I don't have a subscription. I just buy whatever looks good on Owl Crate. I look at other special edition sites, but Owl Crate's the only one I like for some reason. But I bought those right before they sold out. So here we have Sword Catcher by Cassandra Clare. As you can see, I'm breaking my rule again, buying multiple books by an author. My room is a lot more neat than I thought it would be. Okay, so here is the cover. Sword Catcher. It says, "I am the prince's shield, and a shield must be iron." So we've got a wave forming in the foreground, and then we have this palace in the background. And then it has plain red edges. Okay. So the end pages have a map. Okay, I'm gonna pop the dust jacket off. I am the prince's shield. I'm his unbreakable armor. I bleed that he might not bleed. I suffer that he might not never suffer. I die that he might live forever. But you will not die. I kind of wish it didn't have words on both sides, but and words on the dust jacket. It's a lot of words, but so that is that. And now we have the inside, which I think I will flip it to this side. Says there has always been magic, and here's the new cover. I think I'm gonna flip it to this side. You will live a life of brilliant strangeness. So let me know, do you like this or do you like this? I might like try both sides. So I literally don't really know anything about this one. In the vibrant city-state, for me, I don't like to read the whole thing because I think the whole thing gives too much away. In the vibrant city-state of Castellane, the richest of nobles and the most debauched of criminals have one thing in common: the constant search for wealth, power, and the next hedonistic thrill. Kel was an orphan stolen from the life he knew to become the sword catcher, the body double of a royal heir, Prince Connor Aurelian. He has been trained alongside the prince in every aspect of combat and statecraft. He and Connor are closest brothers, but Kel knows that his destiny is to die for Connor. No other future is possible. So, yeah, we know Cassandra Clare is a good writer. I feel like I will like this. I did not know like the plot at all. The fun part. The prologue says it began with a crime, the theft of a boy. Like, I already like it already, so. I'm trying to think, do I have any new authors? The only new authors. Oh, is it signed? No. So this one's not signed. And this one is not signed. It's like embossed, kind of. So that's nice. I think I only have 1 or 2 signed books in my possession. So I definitely want to get more books signed. So new authors, we only have, oh, well, the books from the library sale, the art Cassandra Clare. And then these are 2 authors that I have not read from yet. So we're gambling on these. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this inspired you to go through your house, sell some books that you're not reading on Pango, and then get some Pango bucks, and then you can buy books with that money. So yeah, oh yeah, also I'm selling Melissa K. Rorick's books and Poppy War because I'm gonna get the special edition. So that will be up on my Pango in like a couple weeks or next week. I'm probably gonna forget to link my Pango, but whatever. So yeah, in the new year, I hope to only buy as many books as I read. So hopefully I can stick to that. But yeah, oh yeah, I've completed Throne of Glass. I've completed that series. So I don't have to worry about that on my physical TBR. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one, and I'm excited to get to the rest of these books in the new year. So have a great new year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.